Don't get me wrong, I love making my videos. I get to be as creative as I want with the things that I do and the way that I edit. But recently, I've been stuck. I've been cancelling plans because I'm too busy. Well, I mean, too busy, if you know what I mean. I know I have lots of things that I need to do. Videos that I need to create, new designs that I need to make, deadlines I need to meet. But when I actually sit down to get things done, nothing comes out. A bit like being extremely constipated, just a different organ, I guess. Somewhere along the line, I lost my creativity.
So yeah, sounds a bit depressing, doesn't it? I definitely feel like creativity is a lot like farts. If you force it, it's probably shit. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't go 5 minutes without talking about poo apparently, so welcome to my channel. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit how I lost it being my creativity. So I'm now getting paid to do these videos, which is all well and good. There is one big Kim K but. Because I'm getting paid to do this, it feels more like a job and not something that I can really be creative with, because any video that I actually do want to make probably won't do very well, and I won't be able to afford my monthly supply of Doritos, so I'll have to get the crappy 45p ones from Tesco, which taste like cardboard. So in summary, I'm finding it quite hard to be creative as a filmmaker and also as a painter and an Etsy seller, and instead of complaining about it for the next 10 minutes, I decided to actually give you some advice if you're in the same situation as me. If you are in the same situation, believe me, been there, done that. Shout out Pitbull. But I've done my research and I might be able to help you out.
Start with something that requires the least amount of effort, which is how I like to do it all the time, am I right? No, seriously, you should choose the path with least resistance. Sometimes the idea of setting everything up for you to just start is overwhelming.
Which is why I'm on photo booth right now. Honestly, I'm tempted to just film the rest of this video like this. Okay, never in my life did I think I'd be doing the whole photo booth spiel over here. It looks like I'm about to apologise for my severe and continuous lapse of my judgment or have a mental breakdown, so I guess not far off either way. So this is step one, apparently, to overcoming creator's block, is to just do something. So now that I've started, hopefully my creativity juices are flowing. God, I hate that phrase so much, I don't know why I said it. So hopefully just by starting this, I'll have the motivation to do the rest of this video, and setting up my camera will seem like less of a big deal.
This step is based on the idea of being in a flow state. In psychology, flow is known as the mental state in which a person is performing an activity whilst fully immersed. Once you start something, you're more likely to be able to carry on with it for longer and with less mental resistance.
Jesus.
But I guess the equivalent of this is if you were doing art, instead of doing 3 whole paintings that you know you need to do and you don't have any creativity for it, you would start by just doing the doodle of the first one, or like sketching it out. So yeah, I'm glad that I've just filmed at least something for this video. I probably won't end up using it. Oh my god, I love catching myself out in 4K. Actually, this is definitely not 4K, this is like 5 pixels. So once you've started with something, it's time for the 60-minute rule. Take 1 full hour in timeout. Not joking, just do nothing. I want you to get away from the space that you're in now and take time to reflect on what you'd actually enjoy creating. I actually did this morning. I went out to reflect in the middle of a field as per usual, and I just took some time to think. And that's when I realised it'd be a good idea to make this video. This is the same concept that I used for my social media detox. I took a full 7 days away from distractions, in which I got very bored, but I realised boredom is actually the fuel that I needed to spark my creativity.
So that entire week, I was bored as fuck. And I know I went on about it in the video, but I really do mean that. Social media was definitely something I used to just distract myself, and without it, I had nothing else to do. But I think because I was so bored, I was actually able to make the video that I was most proud of, because I literally just took 7 days to sit and think.
Step number 3 is look back and review your previous work. What have you been proud of in the past? Try shuffling it around, rearranging it, see if you can see it in a new light. Now for this, I'd recommend making a portfolio and sharing it with other people. And you can do this by using the website builder Zyro. who is actually the sponsor for today's video. So Zyro is the perfect user-friendly website builder that I would recommend to all creators. The great thing about Zyro is that it's the most affordable option on the market, with plans starting at less than $3 a month.
And it's probably the most user-friendly website builder that I've ever used. You can drag and drop any kind of item that you want, whether that's your own images, PNGs, buttons. They also have so many templates specifically for portfolios if you want to use them.
Whether you're a filmmaker, photographer, artist, or designer, they have so many great templates that you can use to create your own portfolio of your existing work, which can hopefully inspire your creativity. All these templates can be easily personalized by adding your own photos or PNGs. There is such an amazing choice of photos that you could use from a range of different topics. You can also easily customize your domain name, and your website's complete. So you guys can use my code HEGLA if you want 10% off and 3 extra months free on any yearly plan. So probably the most important step is step number 4. Remove any pressure or external expectation to create. For me, this involves ignoring any statistics to do with YouTube.
Which is it's a sticky one when it's your main source of income. Okay, right now I'm gonna take my own advice and delete the YouTube Studio app, because I mean there's really no need for me to have this on my phone. It basically just tells you all of your channel statistics, which is probably not something you should focus on if you're trying to be more creative. Adios fucker, see you never. And you can do the same as well, and I would recommend doing this by not focusing on numbers. Try looking less at the likes or the views of something, maybe even try not to look at your grades. I know that's hard. I always find it's easier to enjoy something if you are doing it for the sake of doing it rather than to get anything out of it.
The final step is probably something I find the most helpful, which is to change something. Completely change your life. Take major drastic action to get out of your comfort zone. And you can do this in so many different ways. It could be moving somewhere else, getting away from your workspace for a few days, but I know that's not always possible. So try changing your surroundings. Maybe get a new desk or even just add a plant. Or you can try working on an entirely new project.
Yeah, right now for me, it's to try something new. So usually I just stick to my camera, but none of that, I'm a changed woman. Because recently I've been trying out screen printing and mostly failing, but you know, we try our best. But actually doing a lot of that I found has helped me to change the way that I think and the way that I express my creativity. And also to change the colour of my hands apparently, because emulsion turns your hands yellow. So Simpsons if you're hiring. So that's probably about all the advice that I have for you guys today. Sorry if it's not the video that you were looking for. I honestly just had to put this out there for myself because this is not the first time and it won't be the last time that I have creator's block. This thing's gonna be coming back like a UTI. Ew, why did I say that? So if you guys like the video, make sure you like it, let me know. Leave me a comment of what you want to see me do next, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.